In early 1943, the club's directors pledged their support to Ricky's plan to integrate the Dodgers. Ricky immediately instructed his scouts to begin searching for the right man. Back at Camp Hood, Texas, the 761st Tank Battalion was preparing to go overseas. On the evening of July 6, 1944, 1 month after Allied forces landed in Normandy, Jackie Robinson boarded a military bus headed to nearby Temple, Texas.
He got on the bus on the Army grounds, and he sat next to a woman who looked like she was white. She was a friend of his, and she wasn't white. The bus driver came back and said, "Move to the back of the bus." And Jack refused. He said, "I will not."
I ignored him. I had just seen the Army regulations that had been sent out. No discrimination on any Army vehicle on an Army post in the United States. I refused to allow this civilian to dictate to me where I was going to sit. Everything would have been all right if I had been a Yazzie boss type.
At the last stop on the base, the bus driver demanded Jackie's identification. A white woman threatened to press charges. Witnesses recalled Jackie swearing at her, but Robinson claimed that he had only told the bus driver, "Quit fucking with me." The military police arrived and were disrespectful to Robinson. He refused to back down.
Think about the number of black men in 1944 who challenged white authority in such a bold way, not just refusing to give up his seat, not just refusing to do what he was told, but to actively stand up and swear at them.
The fact that he stood up and he spoke in a very, very aggressive way to the officers that came was extremely threatening and extremely unsettling to the white people who were there. He was very lucky in many respects that he wasn't, that it didn't turn violent.
Robinson was arrested and charged with insubordination. The trial began on August 2nd, 1944. In his testimony, Jackie admitted that he had threatened a private who had insulted him. "If you ever call me a nigger again, I'll break you in two," he'd said. When asked what the word nigger meant, Robinson said, "My grandmother was a slave, and she said the definition of the word was a low, uncouth person. I don't consider that I am low and uncouth. I do not consider myself a nigger at all."
Jack, as a young man, always railed against segregation. He always carried himself with a sense of dignity and a sense of purpose in a way that says, "I will not be ignored. I will not be denied." What you see at the forefront of Jack's consciousness at all times is the fact that he has a responsibility to the race to do everything possible to ensure that they'll win full equality. And Jack, in that sense, is the quintessential race man